We seriously need criminal justice reform. And like everything else that's going on with this woke mind virus, if we actually step up and do the work of putting society back together, we have a wonderful opportunity to advance ourselves tremendously. The criminal justice system believes that people who commit crimes are evil from their Judeo-Christian heritage. They think that that is evil. But we have learned in the last few hundred years that it's not evil. It's a psychological problem, that these people have been traumatized to the point where they can't operate in normal society. And so to, steal and live on the fringes, that's their only real option. And we know that there's no reason to hate them, that the serial killer, as frightening as that is, has a damaged brain and it's not like they had another choice. And so you can't really blame them. Yes, they still have to be locked away in a cage. You can't let people that damage society, that damage other individuals run around freely, but you can change your whole attitude about how you look at criminality and how you try to fix it. Instead of being full of hate and anger and fear, you can use your intellect and your understanding and your compassion to try to make the criminal into a productive member of society. And, there's a good percentage that we can do that with easily, and we can start working on the rest. And if we do that, where are we going? We're going to look at how do we keep people from murdering each other? How do we actually not just talk about the horror of rape, but actually bring it down, the instances, tremendously by not hating the rapist? If you were raped, then of course you are going to hate the rapist. But as a society, understanding that that person is seriously damaged, has to be sequestered, cannot be allowed to live in society, but we can start analyzing why they do what they do and how can we change norms in society so we don't recreate that experience for young boys now. And in the future, we will have a lot less of that horrible, horrible activity. And unless we stop and look at these kinds of things real, then the woke mind virus is just going to keep deconstructing everything until there's nothing left. And it's going to be Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be, that's why that story in that ancient literature, it was true. And it's always been true that if you don't have norms in society, then everybody just starts acting on impulse, and you don't really want to live in that, I guarantee you. And I'm old. I've already had a life. But if you're young, get with me on this.